Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to American Nerd. I'm Andrew, your host, and today we are going to continue our journey back to jolly old England, motherfuckers. We are going to be talking about Peaky Blinders Season 3. All right, let's get right into this, motherfucker. This is bad. All right, here we go. Season 3 starts off on a better foot than most of the other seasons, in my opinion at least. We start off at Grace and Tommy's wedding. Yes, the Peaky Blinders are warned by Tommy not to fuck around and screw around because Grace's family are in the fucking military. They're the cavalry, the assholes that didn't show up when Tommy and them needed help during the war. A Russian man shows up on the property trying to deliver a message from a Russian diplomat, and he uses the password Constantine. This is supposed to initiate the trade between the Grand Duchess Tatiana and the Peaky Blinders. Tommy meets with the young Grand Duchess and finds out that this was the wrong fucking password. So yeah, that dude's got to get killed. And yeah, he's going to have Arthur do it. Tommy meets up with the royal family and gets paid in a giant fucking sapphire for taking out the imposter. Grace and Tommy are super excited at their wedding, but shit is around the corner that's about to fuck everything up. Yes, a guy rolls up from Changreta's group and tries to kill Tommy, and Grace gets killed in the path of the bullet. Holy shit, Tommy is furious, and oh, what the fuck. John and Arthur meet with Changreta, and they tell him, like, shit's going down, this is what's going on, and then Changreta throws threats at him, and so that shit don't fly. John is a hothead, Arthur's a hothead, holy shit. Later on, because of all this, because Changreta said he's going to have them killed, he beats the shit out of Changreta's son. Tommy's arrested and put in a cell with Father Hughes. Father Hughes threatens his son Charles if Tommy doesn't do exactly what he says and stay away from his sister Ava. Tommy, without telling anyone, dips the fuck out, gets on a wagon, is riding out to find a gypsy to tell him about this sapphire because he thinks it's a curse. She explains to Tommy that this sapphire is extremely cursed and it is probably the reason your wife died. So Tommy says, can I just leave it with you? I don't want it anymore. You can have it. And he leaves it with her. Just dips the fuck out, tries to go put his life on some kind of straight path. So Tommy then tells him you need to go find Changreta, kill him and his wife. I mean, make up for this shit, take him the fuck out. And they both don't want to kill Changreta's wife because John was actually her student. She was his teacher growing up. And he has no ill will towards her. They bring Vicente to Tommy. They try to get information out of him. Nothing actually comes of it. And so Arthur shoots his ass in the head. Tommy, trying to protect Ada, puts her in charge of their new offices in the United States to get her the fuck away from these crazy bastards. So then Tommy goes back to the royal family, explains to them not to trust Father Hughes, that he is betraying both of them to the Soviets and to every other group. He is a piece of shit. So you need to just not listen to that son of a bitch. I'll kill that motherfucker for free if you want me to. That's what he tells him. And I'm like, get him. Tommy and his brother sit around the fire and they discuss the plan to steal the Russians' weapons right out from under them. So we find out later that Arthur Sr. is dead. Fuck that guy. He was better on Sons of Anarchy. So Linda walks into the Peaky Blinders office and demands more money for Arthur because of the bullshit he's having to do. And she wants to be able to leave and go to the United States, him and her. So someone has to take a nice little drunk confession and admits to the priest in the fucking church that Tommy's gonna kill Father Hughes. And so yeah, that was stupid. So Tommy is on his way to find Hughes and he is jumped. Father Hughes got a wind of the whole conspiracy because of the confession and has him beat half to death, then tells Tommy, I'm gonna kill your fucking son now. After that, Tommy, battered and bruised, decides to head over to the Soviets and inform them that Father Hughes is betraying them as well. Holy shit. Turn everyone against each other. Tommy then wakes up 3 months later in a hospital and his ass is addicted to drugs. Yes, he's smoking up a fucking big old bowl right when you see him. He's getting all fucked up on opioid. Tommy knows that the Russians are eventually going to double cross him and not pay him the jewels for doing the deed that they asked him to. And you know what? He's right. They're planning to do that shit. So what he does, he's like, you know what? I'm going to reinsure this shit. He goes to Alfie. Yes, our favorite Jew. Yes, Alfie Solomon coming in. And he comes back. And he has him go appraise the gold, the eggs, and everything in the vault. Just to prove that it's all real. So that way Tommy can sneak the fuck in and steal it. Tommy then makes sure the tunnel is dug his fucking self and starts running his ass down there. Climbs to the bottom of the tunnel. I'd get claustrophobic as fuck in there. But he digs himself into the fucking vault. It officially takes the position at the Boston office. Michael also reveals that Father Hughes abused him when he was a child. And so now he wants to kill him. But Polly hears about this and says if Michael's the one to pull the fucking trigger, I will end the business myself. Speaking of Polly, she's going and she's getting her sexy ass portrait painted by her new mans. Charles is kidnapped. Tommy is fucking frantic because he knows who has him. Father Hughes is holding his child and says, you're going to bring me the jewels and you're going to blow up the fucking train. So we find out that Father Hughes got all his info from Alfie. Tommy is pissed. Michael shoots one of fucking Alfie's little henchmen and he has to stop Tommy from killing Alfie himself for betraying him. Again. Don't trust that fucking crazy bastard. Tom Hardy's a jerk. John and Arthur go to blow up the train in case Michael fails at recovering Charles and killing the fucking preacher. They try to get word to the Peaky Blinders, but no one heard it. Couldn't stop it. Train blows up anyways. Tommy meets with Tatiana and gives her the jewels. So he stole them for her to secretly have them herself. Cool. Tommy returns home, sets out a shitload of money on the table, all grouped into little stacks, and explains, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you, this is for you. Everyone gets one. Cool. Everyone's getting happy. Everyone's excited. But I'm sorry, guys. And he's like, they're like, what the fuck? He tells everyone that, yes, everything's going good, but all the police are coming to arrest all of you guys, and I'm sorry. I'll help you get out. See ya. And then the cops come in and arrest everyone. Holy shit. This was insane. Cillian Murphy, this entire fucking show was savage. And season 3 was fantastic. We obviously started with a horrible death by Grace. That was a sad one because she was a great character and I really enjoyed her. And I would have loved to see her further into the business. But yeah, she gone. Arthur's lady's greedy. Ada's gonna go to the US. I mean, shit's going down, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this season down in the comments below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you can keep up with all the videos we put out every week. I will see you right here on American Nerd for another episode of Peaky Blinders, guys. All right. Peace.